Joining us first from Northwest Missouri State, please welcome head coach Ben McCullough, sophomore guard Justin Fitz, and sophomore forward Chris Dow. Coach, if we can start off with you, and then we'll open up for questions.
That Aronson kid's pretty good. He's a good player. We had a tough time stopping him. I thought that we were fortunate that he started so hot. I thought it warmed down. And then Chris did an excellent job of just making his life miserable. I didn't think we were clicking necessarily offensively. But what we did do is increase our possessions through turnovers and through offensive rebounds and did an excellent job of that. And then just toughed it out down the stretch. I thought our kids were really tough. And that's postseason basketball. It's ugly, but that's how you have to play.
Questions? Chris, it's kind of a rough start for you. I think you were maybe 1 of 7 and chasing around a kid with 21 points at halftime. How were you able to kind of stick with things there and score those 9 points within about a minute and a half?
Yeah, I mean, he just, I think we wore each other down. Like, chasing him around took every ounce of energy I could possibly have, and trying to play offense after that is pretty tough. But I just try to calm down a little bit, and I think I was forcing some shots in the beginning, but just take a deep breath, and everybody had confidence in me, so they started falling for me.
Chris, when you hit those back-to-back threes and gave the team a 14-point lead, did you think the game was over?
No, not at all. Not at all. Corey is a really, really good player, and the first half that he had was just unbelievable. I pride myself on defense, and for me to try that hard to play defense and for him to have 21 in the first half, it's crazy. So, no, I did not think the game was over.
Justin, thereafter they cut it to, I think, 1 on that reverse layup by Aronson. You went straight at him, scored right away. What was the thought process there? Were you guys trying to go 2 for 1, or why did you try to score that quick with the 1-point lead?
Yeah, I think we were trying to go 2 for 1. It was 45 seconds left, I think, and Coach Mack just told me to go get a good shot. And we had Zach set the ball screen, and he slipped it, and I went to go score. I mean, the floater was good.
Ben, you always say that the first game of a postseason tournament is the toughest one to win. When you hit the double-digit lead, did you think the game was going to tighten up?
I thought they were at a breaking point, and I was hoping that it wouldn't tighten up. I think at that point we gave up a big offensive rebound. I think we had to help on something, and then Stanislaus got a big O-board and then maybe hit a 3, or somebody they hit a 3 or got a layup off of that, and I thought that kind of changed the momentum back in their favor. Postseason's so difficult, especially, Lindenwood's really good. I mean, a 9 seed, come on. I mean, those guys are good. And we knew they would stick around. They're well coached. They got tough kids, and we knew we'd hang around. And, I've kind of learned with this team that, when we get a 14, 15-point lead, and I think that, hey, this is going to be a nice, comfortable win, the team makes darn sure that they put me through pain. I think that's they talk in the huddles and stuff like, hey, watch Coach Mack here. It's going to be funny. We're going to let them back in the game. Unbelievable. No, our kids did a good job. Lindenwood's a good team. Yeah, we knew they'd make a run.
The way that they started so hot and you guys were a little cold there to start, how big were those offensive rebounds, those 16 second chance points at halftime that really kept you afloat?
Huge. And that's what we were going for, to make sure that we increased our possessions, and our kids did. And I wouldn't say that they started hot. I would say that Corey Aronson started hot. What was he, 7 for 7 to start the game? Good Lord. I said, what are we going to do, guys, coaches? And I don't know, maybe play 6 players? They said, oh, man, okay. Well, no, he was good to start, and I was not necessarily worried, but I was excited that our guys were getting second chance points and increasing our possessions. That gives you opportunity to miss, essentially. And in a postseason play, every possession matters, as you can see, and our kids did a good job of valuing them.
2 questions left.
Justin, what did you think? Whenever you come here to play, you're so close to home. It's like home field advantage for you. What do you think?
I played there last year, and it was a good feeling coming back home, playing in front of my friends and family that really don't get to see me play that much. So, it's just a good feeling every time I come back to Kansas City to play.
Not only playing at home, but just kind of the intensity of the game. Did you feel like you kind of spent yourself there? The cramps kind of kicked in. I think you had the same thing happen the same game last year.
Yeah, it happened last year. I mean, I just need to drink more water, and Coach Mack told me to stop drinking Gatorade and start drinking water. And it was just cramps. It's nothing. I just need to drink more water.
One more question. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.